Radio U, where music is going. We are here in the studio right now. Oh my goodness, guys. I have been waiting for this conversation. I've been waiting for this one for a while now, but now it finally gets to happen. We get to introduce to you none other than
proper habitat.
Oh, yeah, exactly. None other than one of the members of Social Club Misfits. Guys, listen, get ready for this. We have Fern in the building. Fern, how are you doing, my brother?
Oh man, good seeing you guys. Love you guys. Shout out everybody at Radio U.
Bro, we are rolling today, dude. Thank you so much for taking some time just to talk with us here. Dude, there's a lot of stuff for us to get into today. I want to make sure we just dive straight on in. Okay, so the whole reason I even wanted to have this is because you have a new solo project out right now. It's called The Proper Tape. I mean, I gave this multiple listens through. If you don't have 13 minutes of your entire day to set aside to listen to this, then you are too busy because this whole project...
Beautiful 12 and
exactly
semi-odd minutes of your life.
Exactly. I mean, that's all it is. And so I want to dive right on in to some of the lyrics that you have in this. I'm literally not wasting any time here. Specifically in your METANOIA song, you had this one specific line in there, and it says, "Everybody worried about their brand, not their fellow man." And so why this stuck out to me so much is because this kind of hit deep for me a little bit when I was listening to it. So can you unpack that? Like start off, what did that mean for you? And why did you choose to include that in your song METANOIA?
Man, I come back from a different time in hip hop, and I remember like before the algorithms took over, before branding took over, before we all got so hip and we all got so cool and we all got such entrepreneur spirits, and we all got so knowledgeable with all the video clips and tutorials that we've been able to see for so many years. I was just like, I remember when we all like, it was more like a tight knit feel in hip hop itself, before everybody was just so self conscious or just conscious of, their branding or their marketing, or like, this is not conducive to what I'm doing, so I can't really type feel,
Yeah.
So that's really what that is. You know what I mean? I kind of see it sometimes. It's not necessarily generalizing on a broad blanket, but really, you know what? If the shoe fits, it's just what it is. You know what I mean? I call a spade always that. So I stand on 10 on anything I say out. Even another line that I say in there, I'm like, stand behind everything I write.
Yes.
No consequence, and if that goes over your head, that's just what it is. I just unapologetically, I'm at a place in life now where I feel like I'm writing my best stuff. I'm 46. I feel like the wisdom is just, I'm in my wisdom era. You know what I mean?
I like
and I
that.
feel like I'm still rapping top tier, and it's kind of different. Maybe I might be the most elder statesman in Christian hip hop, or just in hip hop generally right now as a thing to do. You know what I mean? Still being top tier, still being 46. It's not necessarily something you see every day. Shout out to J. Cole. I think he's like 41, 42. We dropped on the same day. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey.
yeah, just OGs out here doing it, just like well-seasoned generals out here doing it, still doing it at a high level and still caring about the craft. And I feel like it's just a good time. It's a beautiful time for if you got wisdom and you're still out here and you're still spitting top tier and you don't sound whack and you still catching people off the first line. You need to be out here doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a good time for us people who really well seasoned with the words and just like really putting out good wordplay, just I don't know, just properly doing a thing, the proper tape. I just feel like it was just a good presentation of what it is that we're doing, and what me and Robo 2K was able to put out to the people. We're working on 2 tapes simultaneously right now. I got a tape working with Hey Now Luke. I got a tape working with Gustavo, Marquesi. Shout out to my whole squad. Yeah, man, it's a lot of music, and they're literally coming. And I don't really want to start plugging it right now while I'm talking about the proper tape, but I got another tape coming out in March.
Oh, wow. Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. Exclusive here. What?
Yeah. It's going to be like that, produced entirely by Matthew Marquesi. It's already getting, like, I got to put all the vocal stems inside the folder, but here, it's just like that. Shout out Paulo, my distribution, my label, where I'm at. I'm just chilling with my people, my brothers, and we're putting out top tier music, and I just really feel like we're having the time of our lives. And Social Club is getting ready to put out some new music too. So as much as me and Martin are having fun doing our solo things and
Yeah.
just going in on a whole new level, Social Club is always going to be the central hub,
Oh,
and
of
Apollo
course, of
now another
course.
central hub, another place where, like-minded individuals who are making beautiful music, where we could be at,
Dude, this
So
is
it's been
incredible.
awesome.
Dude, I love that. Man, I'm so pumped for this. I'm so pumped. You answered that question with so much more depth and detail than I ever
Bro,
would have
I
imagined.
feel like first of all, I remember seeing you. I forgot exactly where were we recently. We were at
Immersion
a
Music
festival.
Fest. It was back in
Yeah, man.
August.
Good to see you again, man.
Dude,
Exactly.
it was good to see you again.
And you
There
were
was
you were still up to your old tricks. You're always up to something. You were trying to make something shake. I think you made it shake. You made it happen. You
yeah.
made sure to get to the green room. You found everything you had to do. Man, but I just appreciate the opportunity to talk about the proper tape, or just to talk in general, because with all algorithmic theories and everything just dependent on however technology is moving, it's
Oh
beautiful
yeah.
when someone reaches out organically. When someone reaches out organically, like, yo, we want to interview you. And that's why I had to show love to you guys immediately. It was like, yeah, set it up, make sure it goes down, because
Aw.
yeah,
Gosh,
like,
dang, dude, that's so nice. Oh, dude.
honorable journalism, really
Oh.
seeking out the artists in honorable ways, in proper fashion. No pun intended, but all puns intended.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm so excited. I mean, obviously I've been following your music since Social Club Misfits and everything. And kind of while we're on the topic, because if we circle back, you just mentioned a little bit earlier that Social Club Misfits is also looking to come out with some new music. But I don't think I've heard your story yet, Fern. How did Social Club Misfits get started? How did you get to be a part of that? How did you meet Marty? Like, what did that look like?
you know what I want to do too? I want to wipe this.
Yeah, go ahead and wipe
What?
that. We
Hey,
can't have
keep
no
that.
dusty screens.
No,
The
I
the,
just
the
want to.
editors
I
won't
want
like
to.
that. The
I
editors won't
knew I
like
was
that.
more.
What?
I knew I was more HD.
There we go.
I knew it was 14K. Listen,
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, just coming home off a hiatus, off of a time I had to do, and just like I remember my sister was telling me that I know you want to do your thing, I know you want to rap, and I know now that you're home you want to rap, and uh, but give this guy a chance right here. And there was a gentleman named Jay Blaze. Shout out to him, man. Always shout out to him. 88.3
Mm.
FM, La Nueva. It was a Latin bass, but it yet
Oh,
still English. You know what I mean? It was more of a Spanglish vibe, and
yeah.
he would play all the local people coming out, as well as everything that was hip, CM, as well as CCM and all the stuff, or anything that was hip in Christian industry, he was playing it. And
Oh,
it was like
nice.
simulcasted in like Oregon, it was simulcasted in like two other states. It was super dope. And we would go there, freestyle. He would always show love to us. And the Miami scene at that point was an incredible emerging rising scene. Like,
Mm.
literally, there's so many artists that came from here, from Florida down south, especially during that time where we were, starting to come out, like around 2010, 2011, 12, 14, around that time. Miami was just literally shows every weekend. Every weekend we were
Wow.
doing shows just in Miami. Just in Miami. Shout out to Miami. Anybody that ever booked us, any church, any promoter, anybody that brought us out, DJ, man, wow, man, we were able to really make something happen from that. We got a lot of
Mm.
leverage to the point that we got the momentum where, our capital came, and we
Oh.
worked with them for about 8 years, and then we worked out through the contract, and we wanted to try out some different things. But shout out to my boy Brad O'Donnell, that's CEO of Capital. I still text him on my freestyles. That's my brother
Oh.
right there. I wouldn't be surprised if me and him work on something at some point. I never asked him for nothing, but if he sees this, I wouldn't be surprised if we
Hey.
could partner up on something real mature, something very new.
Hey.
That's not very exclusive. Look at this. We're going crazy on
I mean,
this. I'm
I
making
mean,
sure. I'm
I
making
would.
sure when you book me, you made the right
That's
choice. I'm
right.
making sure.
That's right. You're gonna get every bit of your dollars worth from
This is
this
the
one,
best
Fern.
10 minutes ever. This is the
Ever.
best 10 ever, man. But yeah, man, I'm excited this year. I feel like I want to drop a tape every month. I want to drop a tape every
Wow.
month, and yeah, literally,
Dude.
um, Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I just want to build up the catalog on a solo level as well. Social
Okay.
Club has
Okay. Yeah.
such an amazing catalog of like 14, 15 albums from independent to, to the point through Capitol and then independent
Mm-hmm.
now once again to Apollo. But we put out so much music, probably over 350, 400 songs, 450 songs if you count all the features we did during our heyday. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? And for those who know, I feel like we left a nice little imprint in the game. You know what I'm saying? And at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, we only see two footprints in the sand because God carried us both times. Clip that.
Oh.
Clip that.
Oh.
Make sure. Just make
Oh.
sure. Just make sure you clip. You know what I'm
Oh.
saying? Whoever's a clipper on
Yo.
the show, handle it for me. I need that. I need a post.
Bars. Oh,
I
don't you
just
what?
felt so. I felt so inspired when I was thinking about that. You know what I mean? Like literally
Yeah.
Social Club. Social Club, I know Social Club was such an amazing, different um, breath of fresh air. Maybe
Yeah.
not such a breath of fresh air to some, maybe a monkey wrench to some, you know what I mean? But we came in and we did our thing and we put our foot into that thing.
Mm-hmm.
For 10, 12 years, and still currently, like I said, Marty sent me a file the other day. And we're working on
Nice.
new music still. I mean, it's not even like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, he's
Mm-hmm.
raising his son. Shout out to Paulo. Shout out his family, Miss Jocelyn. And I'm
Yeah.
doing my thing with my kids and my wife, Marissa, and my son,
Mm-hmm.
Santino, and Cam. And they just won the championship at volleyball. And we need time to be able to do our family as well,
Mm-hmm.
but we love music so much that even when we're not together, we're still doing music. So we put out solo stuff. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But at the
Nice.
same token,
Yeah.
we always still, we have plans to do some social club stuff, whatever that looks like now in the new world. Nobody really knows. But guess what? It's being thought of. It's being panned out. It's being worked on. There's music, and what I mean, shout out to everybody
Yes.
that's ever supported Social Club and Radio U, and shout out to y'all for always
Yes.
keeping us in heart and in mind, in top of mind at all
Yeah.
times. So shout out to y'all for that.
Oh man, I'm so excited for this. Like this is so cool. Like oh my gosh, it sounds like there's so much on the way that we're
It
not even
is.
going to be able to
It just really
contain
is, bro.
ourselves.
Imagine, like, think about it. I went from a hiatus, like maybe around COVID times, maybe a 4 or 5
Hmm.
year hiatus, where I didn't really post anything.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like, I just didn't. Like, I would dibble dabble, like, drop a little hint here and there, and like never follow through or nothing. But like, that was there during that time. And then, I think about it, just to be candid, just to be frank, even
yeah.
though my name is Fern, just to be frank, I just felt like maybe because I'm 46, maybe that was my midlife crisis. Who knows?
Mm,
If you want to
mm.
call it that, you know what I'm saying? Just a time of just like, crossing over into this new era of my life, from from a time of not knowing during the COVID era, you know what I mean, and
Yeah.
just having, and I talk about it and I talk about it on the proper tape,
Hmm.
father trying to figure out for his children during COVID times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just true. We all went through it. And one thing that I always say, where a lot of people say, "Hey, we don't really have anything in common," or a lot of people might try to say, "Oh no, we don't have anything in common. We're not the same." Hey, listen, during that time period where we're doing COVID, everybody was the same. We were all twins. We were all we
Yeah.
were all twins. We were
Yeah.
all doing the same exact thing. We were wiping our hands the same. We were breathing the same. We were wearing a mask the same. We all looked the same on
Getting sick the
airplanes.
same.
You know what I
Bro.
mean? And like, guess what? We all have that experience. We all have that core memory. We all have it
Yeah.
together. Like, I could go to any country and talk about COVID, and we all have something to talk about. Oh, I remember when. Yeah, let's talk about it, Boris. You know what I mean? I'm out in Russia. You know what I mean? Or wherever I'm at. Let's talk about it. You know
I
what I mean?
love
So
that.
I just feel like humanity as a whole, is being tested, more than ever
Yeah.
before. And I just feel like for those who look at music as therapy, um, I just want to continue to put some therapy out there. You know what I'm saying? As it
Yeah.
helps me, it soothes my soul as well. As me and
Mm.
Robo put out beautiful samples. I wrote to
Yes.
them like really quick. Those songs were all written in like 15 minutes because
Wow.
they just write themselves. I promise you. I get the first line. Listen. Little like what's he called? Easter egg. There's a little Easter egg right here. Like when you hear a soundscape like that and you're a writing person and you get that first line, that's one thing I always say. Like That's why if you don't hook, I say your album is whack. If you don't hook me by your first line, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's just true. Like especially if you're doing it, like I just feel like your first line should out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah.
Kentucky Derby out the gate. Just come out strong. Don't build up nothing. I don't want to hear it. I just want to. Yeah, just go out. So that's how I do it. That's how I do it. Maybe it's not for everybody like that, but that's
Mm-hmm.
how I do it. I come out the gate. First 4, 5, 6 bars, I'm already like, the song could finish right there, and you already know what I was saying. You know,
Yeah.
so I have a lot of fun doing that. And me and Robo, we just been having a good time. Shout out Robo2K at Robo2K, at Fernie_SC on all social media
Yes.
platforms. Proper tape out everywhere: Apple Music, Spotify. Help me with my monthly listeners.
That's
You know
right.
what I mean? I'm independent. I'm back from square one, but you know I love
Mm-hmm.
it because I did it before.
Mm-hmm.
We
That's right.
started
You have.
independent. We took it to the top. I've been here before. I've been here before. I know what it looks like up here. I know what it looks like down here because I've started here, and so like we've been to the Dove Awards, giving out the speech for Album of the Year.
Yep.
I mean, Song of the Year was that speech, but we've won Album of the Year. And one thing that I want to remind y'all, Kanye West was on that, so we won over that too. So
Yep. Bro.
shout out to
That
Future
was
Club Misfits. You know what I mean? That was a good time.
dude,
Shout out to Dove.
that was such a time, man. I remember watching that too. Like that was
What?
oh it
And then the
etched,
Kanye West one
etched.
was during COVID time.
Yeah,
So
bro.
it goes so silent, swept under the rug because nobody
Yep.
went to it. But I came to
Exactly.
unsweep the rug and let you know we got Album of the Year at the Dove Awards during the COVID times. And guess what?
Hmm.
That bird is in my studio.
That's right. Dude,
It
I
lives,
love
the real
bro.
bird. I
Bro,
went
you'll
from
have
birds to birds, B. Whoever gets that-
birds and birds. Hey, bro, you'll have to
Hey,
send us a picture of that too. You'll have to send us a picture of that.
yeah,
Tell you what,
absolutely.
I've got one more question I want to ask you, and it's actually from another one of the songs that you have, Nice and Easy, okay? It's a little bit
Love
later
that.
inside the proper
Hey.
tape, okay? The lyric that stuck out to me so much in this one was because you said this twice in it. And you said, not a product of my environment, I should have known better. What did you mean by this? Like, what environment are you talking about right now? Because you said it twice. And if you say anything twice in a song, I feel like it is really, really important. So unpack that for us.
First of all, shout out Smokey. Shout out Smokey in the building. First of all, he's a big part of my life. Can you see him?
Hi, Smokey.
He's a good boy.
I can see a little bit of him.
Where'd he go? Let me see. He's a really
there
good
he is.
boy.
Oh, he's chilling on the chair. Chilling on the chair right now. Look at him.
So look, really, I'm a pastor's son, you know, so I should have known better. That's really the unpacking of that.
Oh, wow. Perfect.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh man, it's so beautiful because it sounds so beautiful because that's the way I paint it. But in layman's, all my stuff, it breaks down in layman's terms, and I'm gonna have to. Maybe we could do a segment. Maybe we could do a breakdown lyrical segment where maybe for a few weeks we just break down lyrics, and I can just do this and kind of like unpack a couple things, because I always feel like a lot of stuff goes over people's heads because a lot of the younger generation is not from the era. They don't get the references. They don't necessarily understand. But if they did, they would understand. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Myself included. There's a lot of things I can let slip.
Yeah, I come from a time where we still listen to our parents' music. You know what I mean? And it made us who we are today. So I would encourage the younger generation, listen to your parents' music. It's dope, especially if you have parents that are my age, because trust me, we listen to you know what I mean? We got the best music. We had the 90s, we had the 80s, 90s, and even sailing. Take me away. Come on, man.
You're gonna hate me for this, but I never heard that song until the Flushed Away movie in 2004.
His name is Christopher Cross. Download it, put it on your playlist, so whenever you just need to transport to a simpler time, you close your eyes and you play that song, and immediately, I promise you, be somewhere where the breeze is hitting you.
That's right. I'm gonna have to come down to Florida, man, and take a visit.
Yeah, everything is proper. Hey, matter of fact, plug new merch coming. New merch coming. Proper tape merch. Yeah. I shout out to everybody showing love, man. I just want to make music, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like everything's not the same how it used to be. Like I actually go back. I actually like I work with my dad. I work as a regular normal job, and nobody probably even really knows that, but I work a dope job. It's aviation. I mean,
Oh,
literally,
what?
I write rhymes and I work on aviation, so you still not flyer than me. So like it's
Ooh.
just literal. It's like I went just to double up. Like it's almost like I went to work with my dad just to double up to say that. Like I
Ooh,
literally work on reverse engine thrusters on G650s, G450s, Challenger 300s. Like what we
dude,
doing is a very incredible project. Shout out to my job, QTA. Shout out to everybody at my spot. Um, yeah, it is.
dude.
And I'll send you some pictures in the email. If you see what I did, you'll be like, "There's no way."
Dude,
Um, yeah,
I'd be so blown away. Literally, I promise. I don't even know where to begin when it comes to doing anything aviation related. What?
yeah, man. So yeah, man. Like ever since COVID and like the whole new technological takeover where it was more content driven. Um, Not every artist, transferred over the same way at the same speed at the
Yeah,
same, what I mean? And so it almost like the game went like this, like where
yeah,
we were just making music and putting it online. Now that's literally prohibited. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they literally tell you if you don't put out 60 pieces of content, don't even put the song out. Like, all right,
yep.
you got it.
Yup. No, literally. Now
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
So
everyone has to be content creators and musicians at the
yeah, I
same
don't know who
time.
invented that. I mean, like we doing it. We doing it. Guess what? Because I want my people to hear my music. But guess what? At the end of the day, shout out to everybody who been following me for a long time, and just when they hear me that I'm dropping the tape, they just go get the tape, man. I appreciate you just like that. With everything going on with all the, fake streams, content, all the fake farms, all the, what I mean, all the there's
Oh
just so much
yeah.
controversy on everything musical, and I was just like, yo, how did music take the back seat, man?
Yeah,
Music
dude.
used to be so dope. Music, and I remember like Jimmy Iovine was saying this one time. He was with Dr. Dre in an interview, and he was just like, yo,
Hmm.
they took away the mystique, the little power that the artist had, the little mysteriousness. Like they want you to cook pancakes and say, hey, I got a new song out, and like first of all, you don't gotta know I eat pancakes. Shout out to my pancakes, but listen to me. Listen
Shout
to me.
out, I
Listen to
love
me. Listen to me.
pancakes, bro.
Yo, they want you to pour water until it starts pouring out of your cup, and like, oh, this is a hook. Yo, I got it. But guess
Yeah.
what? My song got a hook, and you can get it on Apple Music right now. It's called a proper tape by Fern
Oh.
and K. And guess what? I got hooks on there. I got bars on there. And guess
Mm.
what? Guess what? Fernie_SC. You can find me all day. I got a couple
Mm.
videos on there. I'm not anti video. I'm not anti content. I'm just more pro music. I
That's
like
right.
that.
Dude,
I
I
like
love that.
that for
Fern,
me.
dude, this has been beautiful. This has been
Dude, you've been
incredible.
amazing,
Dude,
bro.
thank
Thank you,
you.
man. Anytime, bro. Let's do that little lyrical segment. If we can talk, well, let's talk off the air.
Oh,
We'll try to figure it out. And if it works,
yeah.
it works.
Yes, dude. I'm 100% down, bro. Yes, dude. This would be incredible, guys. If you haven't already, Fern, right here, the proper tape. It is officially out now. 7 new tracks, and you heard it from him in the interview right here. There's more on the way too. So take care, guys. Enjoy yourself. This is on Radio U.
Thanks for watching this video. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to check out the other content on our channel and make sure you subscribe to find out what we're doing next.